Okay, real talk. You know what you should be doing. Eat better. Exercise more. Sleep properly. Drink more water. Take your supplements. Manage your stress. We all know the list. But here's the problem. That list is exhausting just to think about. And after 40, when life is already full, work, family, responsibilities, the general chaos of existing, the idea of completely overhauling everything feels completely overwhelming. So most people do nothing, and I completely understand that. But here's what I discovered after going down yet another research rabbit hole at 2 a.m. The minimum effective dose of healthy habits after 40 is significantly smaller than you think. You don't need to do everything. You need to do the right things, the ones that give you the biggest return for the least effort. Today, that's exactly what we're covering. The laziest possible path to genuinely better health after 40. You're gonna like this. Stay with me. Quick note. I'm not a doctor. Nothing here is medical advice. Always check with your healthcare provider. And stick around, because at the end of this video, I'm going to give you the single laziest health habit that takes less than 60 seconds and has an outsized impact on everything else. You're going to want that one. Okay? Let's go.
Super Geek.
Before we get into the actual habits, let's talk about a concept that changed everything for me when I first came across it. The minimum effective dose. In medicine, the minimum effective dose is the smallest amount of a treatment needed to produce the desired result. Take less, it doesn't work. Take more, you get side effects with no additional benefit. The sweet spot is the minimum that actually works. The same principle applies to healthy habits after 40. Most health advice is written for people with unlimited time, unlimited motivation, and unlimited willpower. It assumes you can meal prep on Sundays, hit the gym 5 days a week, meditate for 30 minutes every morning, and go to bed at 9:30 p.m. That is not real life after 40. And the all or nothing approach, where you either do everything perfectly or feel like you failed, is actually one of the primary reasons most people over 40 make no progress at all. The research on habit formation tells us something really important. Small, consistent actions compound dramatically over time. The person who does 10 minutes of exercise every single day without fail gets significantly better long-term results than the person who does 90-minute sessions 3 times a week and then stops for a month because life got in the way. Consistency beats intensity every single time. After 40, when recovery takes longer, when energy is more precious, when time is more limited, the minimum effective dose approach isn't laziness. It's actually the smartest possible strategy. So here are my minimum effective dose habits for genuinely better health after 40. Each one takes minimal time. Each one has maximum impact. And combined, they address virtually every major health challenge of the over 40 body simultaneously. Lazy habit number 1. Drink a glass of water before anything else. We covered hydration in detail in our first ever video, link up above. But this specific habit deserves its own mention here because it is possibly the highest return 30-second investment available to anyone over 40. Keep a full glass of water on your nightstand, before your phone, before coffee, before your feet hit the floor. Drink it. Your body has been without water for 7 to 8 hours. Your brain is slightly dehydrated. Your metabolism is slow. Your cortisol is elevated from overnight fasting. That single glass of water begins addressing all of it simultaneously. 30 seconds, every morning, changes everything. Lazy habit number 2. Walk for 10 minutes after your main meal. Not a 45-minute gym session, not a 5-kilometer run, just a 10-minute walk after dinner. The research on this specific habit is genuinely remarkable. A study published in Sports Medicine found that a 10-minute walk after eating reduced blood sugar spikes by up to 30% compared to sitting. 30% from a 10-minute walk. After 40, when insulin resistance is increasing and blood sugar management becomes critical, this single lazy habit directly addresses one of your biggest metabolic challenges. Every single evening, for free. And the compound benefits don't stop there. That 10-minute walk reduces cortisol, improves sleep quality, aids digestion, and contributes to your daily step count, all from something you can do in your pajamas around the block. Lazy habit number 3. Add 1 vegetable to every meal. Not overhaul your entire diet, not follow a specific eating plan, just add 1 vegetable to whatever you're already eating. Already having toast for breakfast? Add half an avocado or a handful of spinach. Having a sandwich for lunch? Add some cucumber or tomato. Having pasta for dinner? Throw in some frozen peas or roasted courgette. 1 vegetable per meal, 3 meals per day. That's 3 additional servings of vegetables daily without changing anything else about what you eat. Over a week, that's 21 additional vegetable servings. Over a month, 90. Each one feeding your gut bacteria, reducing inflammation, providing fiber and micronutrients that become increasingly important after 40. The laziest possible dietary upgrade. 0 meal planning required. And those 3 habits alone would genuinely move the needle after 40. But coming up in the next section, the habits that most people overlook completely. The ones that have nothing to do with food or exercise. And one of them takes literally 0 additional time out of your day because you're already doing it. Don't go anywhere. A super quick mention, if you ever like any of the t-shirts I'm wearing, my wife designed this one. There will be links in the description. Back to the video. Lazy habit number 4. Get outside within 30 minutes of waking up. We covered this in the sleep video, link up above, but its importance goes far beyond sleep. Morning light exposure within 30 minutes of waking is one of the most powerful biological resets available to you after 40. Completely free. Takes 5 to 10 minutes. Natural light in your eyes, not through a window, actual outdoor light. Resets your circadian rhythm, suppresses morning cortisol, triggers serotonin production, and sets a melatonin timer for 12 to 14 hours later that helps you fall asleep naturally that evening. One 5-minute step outside, every morning, affects your energy, mood, sleep, cortisol, and hormonal balance for the entire following 24 hours. The return on investment is extraordinary. Lazy habit number 5. Take magnesium glycinate before bed. We did a whole video on magnesium, link up above, but in the context of lazy habits, it deserves a specific mention because of what it does simultaneously with 0 additional effort. Taking 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed, while you're doing something you're already doing, going to sleep, reduces cortisol, improves deep sleep quality, relaxes muscles, supports over 300 biological processes, and directly addresses the most widespread nutritional deficiency in the over 40 population. One supplement, before bed, while you sleep. Your body does all the work. This is the definition of lazy health optimization. Nate's fun fact of the week. The average person spends approximately 26 years of their life sleeping. That's 26 years of potential magnesium supplementation benefit while doing absolutely nothing. I find this deeply satisfying. Lazy habit number 6. Swap 1 ultra-processed food per day. Not eliminate all processed food. Not go on a clean eating program. Just identify one thing you eat regularly that is ultra-processed and swap it for something less processed. The morning cereal becomes oats. The afternoon crisps become a handful of nuts. The sugary yogurt becomes natural yogurt with berries. One swap per day. That's it. Over time, those single swaps compound into a dramatically different dietary pattern without ever feeling like you went on a diet. Lazy habit number 7. The 4-7-8 breath. This is the 0 additional time one I promised you. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7, out for 8. Takes 30 seconds and produces a measurable reduction in cortisol and activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode. Do it at red lights, in the elevator, before a stressful meeting, in the queue at the supermarket. You're already there, just breathing differently. 30 seconds, 0 additional time, directly addresses cortisol, one of the primary drivers of belly fat, poor sleep, and metabolic dysfunction after 40. Here's what makes this lazy approach genuinely powerful. None of these habits is individually revolutionary, but combined, they address every major health challenge of the over 40 body simultaneously. 7 habits, most taking under 5 minutes, combined, covering hydration, blood sugar, gut health, sleep, cortisol, nutrition, and stress simultaneously. That is the minimum effective dose of healthy living after 40. Not a complete lifestyle overhaul, not a strict program, just 7 small, consistent actions that compound dramatically over time. And here's the really important part. Each habit makes the next one easier. Better sleep makes morning water easier. Morning water reduces brain fog, which makes the food swap easier. The food swap improves gut health, which improves mood, which makes the breathing exercise more effective. They're not 7 separate habits. They're one interconnected system, and it starts with a glass of water on your nightstand. Here's where we land. You don't need to do everything. You never did. You just need to do the right things consistently. And after 40, consistently beats perfectly every single time. Morning water. Post-meal walk. 1 vegetable. Morning light. Magnesium before bed. 1 food swap. 4-7-8 breath. 7 habits. Most under 5 minutes. Maximum return for minimum effort. The laziest possible path to genuinely better health after 40. And as promised, the single laziest habit with the biggest impact? The glass of water on your nightstand, before anything else, every single morning. 30 seconds, costs nothing, addresses dehydration, brain function, metabolism, and cortisol simultaneously. If you do nothing else from this video, do that one thing, starting tomorrow morning. Your homework, pick just 2 of these 7 habits. Not all 7, just 2. The ones that feel most achievable right now. Start there. Drop in the comments which 2 you're choosing. I genuinely want to know. And what health topic do you want Nate to cover next? Something affecting you after 40 that nobody properly explains. Drop it below. Enough interest and it goes straight on the list. Your channel, your topics. And if Nate earned a thumbs up today, go ahead and hit it. Helps more people over 40 find this channel, which is literally the whole point. I'm Nate. This is Geek Your Health. Stay curious, drink your water, and I'll see you in the next one.